Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast where we delve into the stories behind the headlines, the people behind the movements, and the events that shaped our world. I'm your host, Bob, and joining me as always, the voice of reason and the queen of trivia, Alice.
Hello everyone. Ready to gobble up some fascinating facts about Thanksgiving?
You know it, Alice. Thanksgiving, a holiday as American as apple pie, or maybe pumpkin pie, depending on who you ask. But this week, we're taking a deeper dive into the origins of this feast, beyond the pilgrims and the turkey. So, Alice, where do we even begin?
Well, Bob, Thanksgiving actually predates the pilgrims. It's a tradition as old as humanity itself, with people all over the world celebrating harvests and giving thanks for bountiful blessings. Even the ancient Greeks and Romans had their versions of Thanksgiving.
Wow, so it's not just a US tradition? What's the deal with the pilgrims? Was it really a big happy feast between them and the Wampanoag tribe?
Well, the 1621 feast wasn't quite the idyllic picture we see in all those paintings. Yes, it was a celebration of survival, as the pilgrims managed to survive the brutal New England winter thanks to the Wampanoag who taught them how to farm and fish. But it was also a strategic alliance. The pilgrims were desperate, and the Wampanoag saw them as a potential ally against their rivals. So, it was more of a, let's be friends, but let's also be wary kind of situation.
Interesting. So, it's not all sunshine and turkey legs, huh? And what about all those different Thanksgiving dates? Who decided that Thanksgiving is on a Thursday in November?
Oh, that's a whole other story, Bob. It's a tangled web of political maneuvering and presidential proclamations. For a while, Thanksgiving was celebrated on different dates in different states. Then Abraham Lincoln declared a national Thanksgiving on the last Thursday in November during the Civil War, hoping to unite the nation. But fast forward to 1939, and President Roosevelt moved it to the second to last Thursday in November to boost the economy by giving people more time to shop for Christmas. It was a complete chaos. People were confused, retailers were happy, but it only lasted for a few years. Finally, in 1941, Congress decided on the fourth Thursday in November, and that's where we are today.
Wow, that's quite the roller coaster. I guess Thanksgiving has had its share of drama over the centuries. And you mentioned the ancient Greeks and Romans. So what were their Thanksgiving traditions like? Were they having turkey dinners too?
Haha, no turkey dinners, but they had their own special feasts. The ancient Greeks held festivals like the Smophoria, a women-only event honoring Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, and they would offer her sacrifices. The Romans, on the other hand, had the Saturnalia, a wild and festive week-long celebration in December. They would decorate their houses, exchange gifts, and even flip the social order for a bit. Imagine, the slaves were served by their masters. Now that's a Thanksgiving story.
That's amazing. I guess Thanksgiving is about more than just turkey and stuffing. It's about celebrating abundance and being thankful for what we have. And even though the traditions have changed over time, the core idea of giving thanks remains the same.
Exactly, Bob. So, this Thanksgiving, when you're stuffing your face with mashed potatoes and pie, take a moment to appreciate the history behind this holiday, the diverse cultures that have influenced it, and the people who made it what it is today. And don't forget, the real meaning of Thanksgiving is about gratitude. It's about showing appreciation for those around you, whether it's your family, friends, or even the Wampanoag.
Well said, Alice. A toast to a happy and delicious Thanksgiving to all of our listeners.
Cheers. And remember, if you're looking for more fascinating facts and stories, subscribe to Chronicles on the Focus and join us for more exciting journeys through time.